Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me today. As always, we are checking out the post in the top post in the last week, if I could talk there. We're gonna hop right into it. Just started playing Factorio. I just learned a very valuable lesson. I already know what this is. Oh dear, don't drive on the track. Yikes. The engineer looks really big compared to the car when the car's crashed. This is definitely something that's happened to me numerous times. Let's see. I've done that before. The fun part is when you get hit and your car blows up, but you're left there standing going, well, that happened. Yeah, I've had that happen too. These wheels look almost identical to Lego wheels. Just a fun note. Yeah, trains will jump scare you. Actual footage of train in a natural environment. Wrongfully accused train chase. Oh dear. Okay, that's a advertisement. Never mind. Car died 17 minutes ago. Last save 3 hours ago. Last autosave 15 minutes ago. Yep, basically, that's usually how it goes. Diagonal splitters are yet faster still than diagonal belts. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so obviously they're starting at the same time, and then we're gonna see how fast this gets through compared to this. That's actually quite a fair bit faster. I don't know performance-wise how that is, but that's really cool. So when this meme started, I was like, great. Now all my bases have to be diagonal. Now I see efficient splitters and go diagonal. Yes. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. So today I learned. Maybe some of you learned as well. I just started playing the game and already know what my worst enemies will be. Ah, yes. And trees. Don't forget the trees. Just wait till you meet trees. And trains. Yeah, and trains. Trains and trees. Already destroyed my car. 4 horsemen of Factorio Apocalypse. Trees, cliffs, spiders, and trains. Not when you have Spidertron. That's very true. So true. I turn cliffs off. They are just a mega pain in the arse. My biggest enemy is rocks. Oh my gosh, yes, rocks are so annoying. Because, like, at least a tree with a car, if you're going fast enough, you can just plow it down. And, I mean, it will damage the car a lot and slow it down. But with rocks, you can't. You just, no matter how fast you're going, you're just going to run into it and get damaged and it won't get demolished. I couldn't get my train network working efficiently, so I scrapped it in favor of a few belts. I feel like we saw this post already. A few belts. Seems right. I did this with red belts. Then I had my 10k construction bots upgraded into blue belts, and I got better train networks going and end up with thousands of useless belts. We definitely saw, or maybe I saw this on my own. I definitely recall reading this. Either way, pretty awesome. So this is when it stops being spaghetti and starts being lasagna. Oh yeah, tasty lasagna. I may have 10 hours of gameplay and not know how a bus works, but then these biters ain't getting my ship. Oh man, this is pretty hilarious. I feel like, okay, either I looked at a lot of these posts on my own, or somehow some of these, I mean, this was only 3 days ago, so there's no way we looked at it last week. I'm a little confused, because I definitely have seen this before, but everything else is definitely broken, though. I mean, as you see, I've upvoted this already. So, priorities, I like it. Yeah, everything else is definitely broken. Gotta defend the ship, though. Appreciation post for the Factorio devs. So, apparently there was a disaster in the new DLC for EU4. Currently, it sits at 7% positive rating. Holy cow. Includes minor such as corrupting save files on reload, monarch stats in the billions, etc. So the last DLC was also unbalanced. The fixes they did implement are of totally different kind. Basically, there's 2 bugs, the fun ones and the unplayable. Literally, a fun bug would be that the Native Americans have over 200 development in their cities. Okay, so I don't really know what most of this means, but long story short, it's not good. Contrast this to Factorio. The only negative reactions I've ever heard of Factorio are from people who didn't like the type of game. The devs in the game itself are always almost unanimously praised, rightly so, in my opinion. In a game this complex, it's amazing how stable the game is. Most quote-unquote bugs are things like a sprite being slightly wrong and the like. Now, the devs haven't released a DLC yet, while they are working on expansion. I believe they also said the main features are all implemented, so I don't know if they ever will, but based on the released updates and accompanying patch notes, I'd say they put a lot more thought and care into their releases and would never ever release such a buggy thing for almost full Factorio price. Just a big thanks to the devs for giving us such a great game, especially when compared to what could be. I completely agree. The devs, their quality control is just absolutely amazing. Like, they find bugs or that we didn't even know existed, or most of us didn't know existed. Like, they have bug reports and stuff, but the majority of the bug reports are things that I've never even encountered in all the time I've played, and most people haven't. Everything they release is just, like, to perfection. Factorio devs hate bugs so much they made a game about killing bugs. Yes. I don't deserve the awards. He's working on a DLC for Factorio. I'm confident it will be good and relatively bug-free. Either way, I will buy it when it comes out because I have had so much fun. I will absolutely buy it when it comes out as well. I'm wondering when we'll get an update on that. I don't know, when they first announced that, was that like Christmas? Before? After Christmas? I don't remember. I'd have to take a look. I just got the best menu background, and I've been laughing non-stop for 2 minutes. Oh yeah, no. I absolutely love this. The humor in some of these is hilarious. Also the one where there's like a few biters and the engineer's chasing them across the screen, and it like goes across, and then a second later, the engineer's running back the other way, and there's a massive horde of bugs chasing him. It's like such a like a cartoon type thing. It's hilarious. Exactly this. Exactly this. Misunderstood pets. Simon noticed that the movie logo poofs out of existence when the tank reaches it. That's pretty hilarious. Yeah, the menu background animations and screens are really cool. And even more compact 2 blue belts per wagon unloader. That's actually pretty good. Kind of surprised they can fill the blue belt with 4 inserters, but so they're just doing very simple side loading here, which is actually pretty smart. I think it would still have the issue of the what would that be? The innermost boxes unloading first. Looks like just enough room for a requester chest of fuel for the locomotive. Oh yeah, you could right there. Boom. That's absolutely perfect. I'm a sole indie developer working on a game inspired by Factorio Remote I'll try to put hints to all the influences on the cover. I love the idea how Factorio logo was made of in-game content. Here's what I ended up with. What do you think? It's pretty cool. The game looks pretty neat as well. And this just based on the cover, considering the fact that you support Linux and was inspired by Factorio and RimWorld. I don't know how to finish that sentence. Good job. Cross-platform builds these days is so easy that not supporting Linux is a sin. This looks pretty neat. I don't really know the premise exactly. Inspired by, as I haven't spent enough hours in those games already, patiently waiting for more info on Stardius. Yeah, of course I haven't spent enough games in those. Yeah, this seems pretty cool. Got to tell Oni has some influence on the game too. Nice. Was pretty happy with my blue science design. Oh, that's actually really nice looking. Their green science kind of follows the same general pattern. This is really cool. I personally never would have thought of building this way, and that is a bit of a problem in my mind, that I'm like so locked on the main bus concept that I can't really normally think to build in ways like this. This is really cool. So this is what, 3, 6, 9 here, and then the red circuits, good ratio for this 2 direct insertion. This is actually a very, very cool build. I'm a big fan. Can't pick up steel. I love how people just notice these things. Yeah, the symmetry is very nice. Big fan of that. When the new base meets the old one. This is glorious. Yes. When the bus lanes for the new base are like the size of your entire old base. Like this is the bus lanes for the old one, and well, like a third of the bus lanes for the new one are the size of the whole rest of the other one. This is absolutely amazing. I wish them or the bots luck in picking all that up to continue the bus. So they ran out of room. Full belt is 2.7k. As I've likely undersized them. Oh no. Would have made it easier to reference for my new designs. Oh, to pick up a new location. My entire train network is optimized to get resources here, and minimize crosswords. Changing location would require junctions to be changed. That's fair. Changing train junctions can be a bit of a pain. PSA, you can use map editor to make a blueprint with minimum landfill. So step 1, make square of landfill. Step 2, stamp your blueprint. Step 3, make square of water. Refresh your blueprint. Okay, wait. So make square of landfill. Stamp the blueprint. Make square of water. Oh, like underneath it with the yeah, with the area tools. That's actually really cool. That is one I had not thought of. That's a very, very good tip. Instead of like doing some weird tedious thing, because you can see it is leaving the landfill, of course, under the blueprint, and then you have a blueprint that just automatically has landfill over it in case you want to build like over water, and it has landfill. You don't have like all this extra landfill and have to mess with it doing this tedious process outside of the editor. I think this is really neat. It's an excellent way to do this, and it also will not disable achievements, I don't believe, because the editor is not accessed with a full command. Since it's just slash and then editor, you're not doing a C for command. That's my understanding, and I don't really even consider this cheaty whatsoever, because like you could achieve the same thing in vanilla, without the editor, but it would just be a lot more painful. So very excellent tip there. Diagonal belts are shorter. This is like the same thing. Oh, it's kind of like the first version of it, I'd say. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that makes sense to me. Like if you if you're trying to drive from point A to B, if you go like down like a block and then up a block, that's going to be shorter or longer than if you could hypothetically just drive diagonal through the one block, right? Like, like as the crow flies, basically. I mean, maybe I'm misinterpreting that wrong, but I mean, it seems like this is obviously going to be shorter than that. But very cool. Industrial Revolution 2, steam-powered circuit factory, 2.5 a second from ingots. Oh, I do have to say the Industrial Revolution graphics look pretty dang cool. I love these. I don't know if those are heat pipes. I can't tell if that's steam or something. I can't quite fully tell. Can I zoom in enough? I mean, I still can't tell what it is, but I think it's steam. I think they're steam pipes. Looks like some sort of steam pipe, potentially. Let's see. Factorio has been accepted for Summer Games Done Quick, run by Frankly. Has not had a speedrun demonstrated at a Games Done Quick before. I'm relatively new to the scene since September 2020, but I do currently have the world record in any percent. Oh, wow. I actually don't know who this... I have not heard of them, but I didn't know they had the world record at any percent. Dude, that's insane. I've taken a few months off, so it would be a bit rusty to give and actually run my submission at this time, in my blueprint run I don't think is good representation for what I can bring to the event. Over the past couple of weeks I've been practicing, begin running again in segmented fashion. That's pretty, like, that's crazy to me. You could do it that fast. Good luck. There seems to be generally a big mismatch between games I play and games people speedrun, so it's rare for me to actually be able to get something out of these videos. Should be fun to watch. Yeah, this I may have to tune into that. That's gonna be impressive. I actually didn't know that Nephrem's no longer had it, or didn't have it. Highway to Hell. Oh my goodness. These poor biters, I actually feel kind of bad for them. They're just trying to cross the bridge, man. And they're just getting roasted, barbecued. It's actually really smart, making that the only way to cross, and then you just line of flame turrets. I actually don't know if the biters would really ever get through, to be honest, because of you're funneling them through. This is genius. Give the biters a path in, make it easy, even, and then just abuse the heck out of that pathway. Spell, I promise. Colorblind circuits. I've not found any colorblind settings that help me distinguish electronic circuits from advanced circuits, so I edited the graphics files. I think this makes a huge difference, at least for me. I wanted to share it in case it was helpful for others. One thing that really helps me, as I have mirrored advanced circuits, so even... Okay, so... You're basically just replacing the files, unzip into the icons folder, and this is a preview. So... I don't know if they changed the red circuits. They changed the blue circuits. Or, sorry. Or, wait. Electron. Yeah, so they changed the green circuits to be kind of a tealish, I think. Is my understanding? Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a different color. I don't really see a change in the red circuits. I mean, I'm not colorblind, so I can't fully tell, but... Try the 3 modes of colorblind options. Settings menu. Do something in the global. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I feel like the devs could work on that, maybe. Good luck spawning biters now. Yes, get wrecked. Good luck. Place a square of turrets just outside the range from the spawner. The bugs spawn, they just die when they move even slightly away from their nest. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a waste of ammo, but still. Sorry, there's a lot of effort, but I need to show my base layout to someone. I currently have 310k logistic and 100k builder robots running the game at an outstanding smooth UPS of 10 per second. Mining is belt based, but transferred with bots. The base uses 25 gigawatts power, 11k turbines. Tell me your hate. Yeah, don't do this. I mean, this is impressive. I mean, this is obviously a massive base, but holy cow, that bot network is crazy. Oh dear lord. Look at all these trees. Most my orders. That solar panel UPS friendly than nuclear. If I play, yeah, this is wow. I'd be interested to see that. Did they show? See how many science per minute this is, but 31 million ore in logistics network. Yikes. Took a few hours, but finally designed a crawler machine. I'm one step closer to automated slaughter. Okay, this sounds interesting. Okay, so some smarts going on here that I obviously don't understand, but I think that's fine. We can probably just still be impressed. Okay, so it's auto placing this. So this is using obviously mods to do this, but it's building this, which expands out, right? And then that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, because then you can maybe throw in like turrets and stuff in there. That's really cool. Only 2 mods in the video: the repair turrets, which can, like the name suggests, repair buildings, and deconstruct buildings. Okay, that's probably the important part. Mod is recursive blueprints, which we know you would need for that. That's really cool. We'd be interested to see the progress on that. A cool peninsula choke point seed I found. Ooh, that'd be very nice. Crazy amounts of ore. Holy cow. It was at this point the biters knew they effed up. That is a death world if I've ever seen one. But right now the biters are the ones that are getting the death. Oh my goodness. A lot of artillery. I don't know how big your base is, but from a pig it seems small for the kind of firepower. It's 250 science per minute. The main goal of this world is that I started on the island and cranked the enemy slightest max and natural island stop. Oh hey, yeah, they mentioned me. I saw this earlier today. Thanks for the mention. So they found a map seed I mentioned in Friday, or in Reddit Weekly 121. That was a long time ago. It's like 6 months ago. 8 months ago. Ooh, this is cool. Very nice. I think, oh yeah, that's what it is. And they landfill, I think, off of that. Very nice. Glad you had a good time with that. New player here. Can someone explain to me why Destroyed Construction has those purple health bars? I didn't know the purple bar, and I didn't know what the purple bar was. I think that means when it expires. I think that's the expiration thing. Yeah, it represents the lifetime of the ghosts. I've never really had the ghosts expire. It lasts for a very long time. Make ghosts live longer. Paradox, I'm looking at you. The ghost represents the structure that was destroyed in that spot. Yeah, so yeah, it's a lifetime. I don't really remember. At one point, I think they were much shorter, at which time I did have things expire, but since then, I haven't really. I understand nothing, but this is academic research about our beloved game. I'm going to label this as fan creation because no way the authors don't love the game. Automated in it. Wait, hold on. Cornell University. Factory must grow. Automation of Factorio. Interesting. That conference. I hope that this paper was accepted as a talk I would love to attend. Yeah. As a poster paper. Okay. I don't really know what this is. Oh, there. So it did get through this. That's really cool. Screenshot of the base with mineable intermediates that my brother and I launched a rocket with. Wait, what? Mineable intermediates. Meaning... I'm confused. I mean, I don't... What am I missing? Oh, like the... So, like, they can place intermediates? I feel like I'm just being a complete idiot. So it's a mod. Okay, it's by a different person, though. Mine plastic sulfur. Interesting. I just didn't see on here intermediates being mined. So you can actually mine intermediates. Okay, well, now I'm curious. Now we gotta go down this rabbit hole. Oil products. Mineable wreckage. Mineable intermediates. Adds mineable intermediate resources. Also disables crafting of those resources. So gears, green, red circuits, and batteries. Oh. Very interesting. Huh. That's a really interesting concept. Marathon Death World without walking, crafting, lasers, or vehicles. Marathon Death World. Wow, this looks crazy. Definitely worth a watch if you guys have a lot of time. Very cool. Mixed Belt Madness, my extremely compact red circuit factory. Oh my goodness, the inserters. My eyes. That's a lot of inserters there, man. It is very compact, though. They aren't wrong. It's very compact. Yeah, this makes my eye twitch a little. Exactly my thoughts. Impressed and scared. This was literally my exact reaction. Very cool though. Quite compact. So they're like sharing like 3 things on a belt, and then doing filter splitters. It looks like, because we have green circuits, red circuits, and plastic. Oh yeah, they're definitely sharing stuff. Oh man, kind of surprised that doesn't get jammed. They're doing some smarts here though, so that makes a little sense. Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Well, let's finish with a hide bore art. Hiding in the box. That's really cute. Prequel to Hiding in a Steel Box. That's hilarious. I don't think I'd seen that one yet. Alright, guys. That's gonna be it. I think hide bore art is always fun. Good to end on. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, a like is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Would love to hear your thoughts below as always. I always enjoy reading what you guys have to say with these videos. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.